Okay. I'm live. Let's see, sharing screen. Nope, that's not what I want. Share just the application. This is my first live. Bear with me. Google Hangouts. There we go. Okay. All right, so I'm live on YouTube today with a giveaway, big giveaway, and I'll talk about that in a minute. I'm taking a few minutes to get things set up and invite people, and then we'll start talking about things as people come in. Okay, where am I at? Here we go. All right, I'm looking for the invite button so I can invite people. I don't want screen share. Here we go. I want to invite folks. Here, oh, add people. Okay, so I'm going to share this on Google Plus. Post. Okay, it's just about 10 minutes after 2, and what I'm doing right now is I'm going to copy this link and send out invitations on social media. So bear with me for a second. I'm going to post this link in the chat box, and that's the link if you want to share this live with any of your friends or family that like to read military romance. Today is the first giveaway on my YouTube channel. I have a brand new YouTube channel, Debra Parmley's Beautiful Day, and I have all kinds of things on here, but we're doing our first celebration today, and we're celebrating the new channel with a great big book giveaway. I was in Valley Forge, let's see, that was a few weeks ago. We were up there for Salute with Love, which was a military romance event held at Valley Forge. with a lot of authors, all of us who write military romance. And while we were there, my sister, who I'm going to introduce in a minute, my sister, I asked her to go around and talk to all the authors and see if they would like to donate anything to my live giveaway here. And the response was just overwhelming. So many of them donated not only swag, but books, big books. So we have a big book giveaway here. Now, I've had to educate myself a little bit on how this works. So there is the legal documentation posted on the page for you to read. But basically, it's real simple to enter. I simply need you to, 1, subscribe to my channel, 2, like this video, and 3, leave a comment below. Now, when you leave a comment, I'll need you to leave your email address so we can contact you and let you know if you win. Some of the subscribers, when they show up on here, it doesn't even show your name. It just says an anonymous subscriber, and that's fine. But we do need to know how to contact you, and I'd like to at least know your first name. If you win, of course, you will have to provide your mailing address so that we can ship this big prize to you. And of course, we would need your name and address at that time. So the details are listed, and the legalities are compliant with YouTube. So you don't have to worry about that. I am not requiring a whole lot of hoops to jump through as far as paperwork, although the legal documentation says I can do that if I want to. I would rather keep it simple on everyone. The value of this prize is $137, so it's not high enough to hit these big limits where you'd have to notify the IRS. It's not like I'm giving away a car or something cool like that. So, you know, someday maybe if I become a multimillionaire, I will give away a car, but until that day, we are giving it away, a big package of books. And we're going to show you those books in just a few. I wanted to do a couple things. Talk about how I'm changing my role on social media. So for those who don't know me, I'm Debra Parmley. I'm a romance novelist, and I write in many subgenres of romance. One of the biggest is military romantic suspense. And my newest books, with a couple exceptions, fall into that category. So that's what you'll find on this giveaway. I also write historical romance. So you'll hear me talk about that some. And when I do historical romance events, I'll probably do giveaways for that as well. I have written in many genres of romance. I have written for 5 publishing houses. I regained my rights from all but one of those, and republished and opened my own company, Bellodia Publishing Incorporated. So it's myself, Debra Parmley, and Bellodia Publishing Incorporated who are the sponsors of this contest. And you'll see that in the documentation as well. So I'm really happy to be venturing forth in this new wave of publishing, and much happier. Now, I'm having to change things, of course. To have a writing career means to change things. And one of the things that's changed, really, we can't help this. When we're on Facebook, you don't see our likes unless we pay Facebook money to show them to you, in which case it's advertising, and I don't do that because they limit my reach to 7% of readers, and I just feel like that's holding you hostage. If you ask to follow my page and like it, I want you to be able to do that without me having to hand over a handful of money to the highway robber of Facebook. So we are going to be doing lives here on this new YouTube channel. And it's one of the reasons that I've moved here. Although I've always loved YouTube, I've been on it for years. I had to clean it up a little bit because I worked as a dancer for a while, and I had lots of dance videos and music videos. And so I did some cleanup, have all that done, and you'll find more author content here today. So I will be sharing these lives. You'll be able to find out about them in my newsletter if you subscribe to it. You'll be able to find out if you follow me over on Google, because YouTube and Google Hangouts are connected. So it's a happy little community that's happening over here, and I'm really pleased to be a part of it. I am rather new at this, so I hope you'll bear with me if there are any little bumps to work out. We'll get through them, and we're going to have some fun today. This live is going from 2 o'clock Central until 3. And at that point, when it ends, it will be up on YouTube as a video for you to watch, which you can watch later if you didn't catch it live today. And you'll still have some time to enter the contest. I'll give a little bit of time for that, a couple days, which you can also read in the comments. I just want you to comment below with your name and your email address, and I would really like to know what you think of this new YouTube channel I'm doing, because I'm trying new things. One new thing I have on here is, I call it First Chapter Reads, where I'm reading the first chapter of each of my books. I don't have them all up yet, but I've got quite a bit of them up, considering I've been squeezing that in between the writing and the traveling and the book things. So hopefully I'll have them all up soon, that you can check those out. And there are some other things that I do on here. I set up one little section which is just for fun stuff, which you will find Muppets in. I like to share fun, silly videos. One of the things I've always loved about YouTube is that YouTube videos are great for learning how to do something. And if you're on here much, you know that. But it's also good for fun and silly videos to share. And I'm hoping to add to that fun section over here. When I find something fun and silly, particularly if it relates to writing, I'll add it in there. So you'll see content going up there. You'll see first reads going up there. You'll see a section where other people are chatting about my books. You'll find an interview that John Antorino did where they talk about one of my books, because he's on the cover and it was based on him. John Antorino is an actor and a cover model. So there's all kinds of fun content on here. And if I am at an event, I'll be doing more lives from the event, or I'll just videotape from the event and share that with you. For writers who want advice, because I teach and I mentor, I'll be sharing videos that are more of a how-to nature for authors in their writing career. So there's a whole bunch of stuff on here, hopefully for everybody. Fun things for readers and help for writers. And I hope you will subscribe to my channel, not just for the contest, but because I'm hoping to share some fun things with you. Now, the reason I named this channel the Beautiful Day Channel is because I'm known for this little quote that I say: every day we are alive is a beautiful day. And I do believe that, and I live by that. And this is why my publishing company is named Belo Dia Publishing, because Belo Dia is Portuguese for beautiful day. So as you can see, it all ties together. And what I'm sharing here with you are things that I believe contribute to having a more beautiful day. So I would love to have your comments on what you like. I'd even like to have your comments on what you don't like. And I'd love to have your comments on things you think I might add that could make this even better over here on Beautiful Day Channel. So I will be here more than I will be on Facebook. I will only do a live on Facebook to tell you to come here. So we're not having this highway robbery of my readers and fans anymore. So we are taking back the reins, and I want you to be able to contact me. Now, YouTube has a really cool thing. I can add people to these Google Hangouts. And you could even join me on here if you wanted to. We might do that down the road, particularly my author friends. There might be some of that down the road. We can talk about that. Just fun things, just fun. So, okay, I know if you're watching already, you're probably thinking, when is she going to get to the books? When is she going to get to the contest and the prizes? Because that's kind of why we're here, right? Okay, we're going to do this kind of like they do with the St. Jude marathons, where people are on for an hour and they talk for a little bit, and then they share what you can do, and then they talk for a little bit and share. We're going to bounce back and forth. So I'm going to share the 3 books that I have in the giveaway, and then I'm going to introduce you to my sister, and she's going to share the books that all of these author friends of mine from Valley Forge Romance Event donated. And thank you to each and every one of you for your generous donations. So first up is Checkout. Checkout is a military romance and has a Marine veteran hero and a librarian. Now, I'll say more about that later because I want to get all the books up and shown, and we'll come back to that. So Checkout is the first of 3 books in this signed copies donated into this prize. The second is Aboard the Wishing Star. Aboard the Wishing Star also has a Marine veteran hero and a lady who works at a bank, and they go on a cruise ship. And I'll tell you more about that book in a little bit. These are both romantic suspense, military romantic suspense. The third that I'm donating to this giveaway is a little bit different because it's a book 1 in a trilogy, the Hunger Road trilogy, and it's a change of scenery. Now, a change of scenery is set in the future, and it's in a world of GMOs, overbearing government, and herbalists and people that have natural cures and are growing these wonderful medicinal plants are on a terrorist watch list because Big Pharma has taken over, and they are trying to kill these herbalists who only want to do good. Now, in this one, I have a Navy SEAL who is working in a special ops that's against the government to try to stop all this. And they take off on a Harley. I'll tell you more about that later. Those are the 3 that I have in the giveaway. All 3 will be signed copies. I will make them out to you if you request that, or to someone else if you want to give them as gifts. All right. Now with the others, because the authors aren't here, we can't do that. But we do have wonderful authors who've donated books and swag and all kinds of goodies. Now I'd like to introduce you to my sister, Kimberly Lear, and she's going to tell you and show you all these other prizes that are included in this great big one big prize giveaway. All right, switch over to Kim. Oh, there she is.
Yeah, my cat jumped up here. Sorry.
Hi, Duchess.
That was Patches.
Oh, Patches. Whoops.
Patches. Patches is my 12-year-old cat. So let's see. We have 3 from Sharon Hamilton. We have her Nashville. Let's see. I can't read it and show you at the same time. Nashville Seal Jamison, a novel that's about her. The gentleman that does all her narrating of her audiobooks. It's a story about him that she's written.
I'll jump in here for a second. Her narrator is J.D. Hart, and I did a radio interview with Sharon Hamilton and J.D. once when I was doing a radio show called Book Lights, which you can still find, and I might find the link and share it later below. Okay, Kim, go on.
Okay, so that's that one. It actually sounds really good. And I believe every one of the authors is signed inside as well. So
awesome.
And then she has also donated Love Me Tender, Love You Hard. And then she has one of her Seal Brotherhood novels, or sorry, novelle. Seal Love Me is one of the other ones that she has given.
I love her books.
She was very popular there at that.
Oh,
We
she
were
is.
almost across from her, so we saw her that day a lot. Let's see. We have by Anne L. Parks. We have one of her books. It's book number 2, Retribution. And she's given several things, and she did sign it. I'm pretty sure they all signed theirs books. Donna Michaels is Wayne and Chocolate. It's a military. This is book 2 of a military series. Let's see. We have Jen. Now it says, "Can you help me tally?" I don't know how to say that.
Jen Talty.
Talty. Sorry.
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm.
Burning Desire. And then we have Kat Johnson. She was right across from us. She has Tempted by a Seal. She has all her seal books. She writes seal. I'm not good with military. My husband was in the Army, so I only know Army stuff.
That happens. Air Force. I've had to learn a lot to write these books because the thing is, you know the branch your spouse is in. You know that one pretty well, but the other ones you just don't because you're in they're different worlds.
That's all Rob talks about is Army.
Yes.
Okay, so then we have Caitlin O'Leary. This is book number 7 in her series, A Seal's Vigilant Heart. And then we have Shay Renee, Forbidden Kisses.
Isn't this amazing? All these authors have donated books.
Yes, I was shocked when the first one even gave me a book. I just
kept growing, and I was just overwhelmed by the generosity.
And then we have Lucinda Race with Lost and Found. I was reading the back of this one. This one looks really good.
Mm-hmm.
And then we have Terry Riggs with Coming Home. And then this one was, when I was looking them up on Amazon, this one is no longer in print. It was only available at the book signing, and it's by several authors that were there. And it's a very big book. It's Loving a Warrior. So it's got Samantha A. Cole, Caitlin Cooper, PJ, but I'm not sure. How do you say that one?
I'm trying to see it. It's got a little bit of glare on it. Angle it a little bit. There. PJ Fiala.
Fiala?
I believe so. Fiala.
Okay. And then Marilyn Jordan. And I believe she's the one that actually was the one that gave this one to me. She wrote a big thing in here. No, I take that back. It was Caitlin Cooper that that was the one that actually gave this to the book signing. And then so we got Marilyn Jordan, Caitlin O'Leary, and Abby Zanders are the authors that are in this book.
Awesome.
And there's a whole bunch of all their stories are in this. They wrote specifically for this book. Those are the books that are in there, along with the 3 that my sister showed you that are in hers. So it's quite a stack.
It is. It really is.
They're very heavy. So that's that. And then we also have the bag that has all the free stuff in it that
all that big
I
swag
also
yes.
gathered off the tables. And then we have the card that all the authors signed. And I'm pretty sure I got everybody. I don't think I missed anything. Oh, I had that upside down. Sorry.
Okay.
So
Very cool.
yes, I have bookmarks and pins and all kinds of stuff. So I even have a seal.
Oh yeah, show the seal. Isn't that cute? His little stress
A little stress
reliever.
ball.
Yeah.
So yes.
Those are adorable.
So I got a whole bunch of
Surprises in that bag.
surprises in there.
So you will be surprised when you get this swag.
Yes. So
Show the stack of books. Because how many books do we have? There's a lot.
Phew, there's a lot. So we got the biggest one, and then let's see, I don't want to drop them. We got all these books.
Oh, that's very cool. That is very cool.
It barely fits on the screen.
It's a big, big book giveaway. All military romance. If you love reading military romance, this is the giveaway for you. And this is just awesome.
Yes, this will get you through for a while.
What a fantastic way to kick off this YouTube channel. Thank you so much to all the authors that donated.
Was awesome.
My friends are just awesome. You know, I just love you guys. I'm going to be sharing this link with you so you can share it with your friends and they can see your books and see the giveaway and get in too, and we'll be sharing it. So the way we've got it set up, you guys have, you readers that are watching now or that will be watching later, you have up until Wednesday to enter. So you can watch this at any time and subscribe, like the video. Okay, 3 things you must do in order to win, and these are all typed up in the directions. 1, subscribe to my channel. 2, like this video. And 3, leave a comment below. Now we'll need you to leave your name and an email address so we can contact you. Some YouTube accounts are anonymous, and that's fine. It's just that we can't notify you unless you give us a way to do that. So that's why I'm asking for that. You don't have to leave your last name here if you don't want to do that publicly, but you do need to give me an email address so that my sister can contact you and tell you you're a winner. Then the winner must, of course, give your full name and mailing address so we can get this prize out to you. And you will have a couple days to do that. You need to respond in 2 days, and then we'll get this out to you. And of course, all the dates and details of all of this are in the there we go. All the details to this are in the directions there, in the legal directions and thank you so much to the, let me think now. I had his name. What was his name? The attorney who has a YouTube channel on here who provided a document that I could use to know what to do. Leor Lesser, Esquire. There it is. I had to look for it. It's a wonderful thing about YouTube because they have how-to videos on here. So you can find a how-to for just about anything. And so when I was looking up how to do a giveaway, I needed to find out how to be compliant with YouTube rules and regulations, etc. And this wonderful attorney has just the video out there and a link to the document that you need to use. So if you're an author and you're wanting to do a giveaway, or if you were wanting to do any kind of giveaway for any reason, this is the way to do it. And you can go to his link is also on the details. You can go from here to there and you can do your own giveaway. So I'm not requiring a lot of the documentation that some will require. You'll read that, and it says I might require, but I don't, because the value of this giveaway is $137. So that doesn't really bump it up to the point where, you know, where if you would want $1,000 prize or something, the IRS might want to know, but for these small amounts, they really don't. It's the same with the 1099, just like if you hire somebody, they have to make over a dollar amount before you have to turn that in. So because it's under that limit, we don't have to worry about that. So all you have to do is subscribe, like this video, leave your comment. I would love to know what you think of this channel. Let me tell you a little bit more about the channel. So I have some things on here. Because I write military romance, I have to do certain kinds of research. I actually have a playlist that music I listen to before I write or when I'm writing for the military romance. And so you'll find that on here. You'll also find, let's see, I got a list here I'm going to look at. You'll also find futuristic writing playlist. One of the books that I showed at the beginning, and I'll show it here again in a minute. It's book 1 in a trilogy. It's futuristic and it's military romantic suspense. And that one, I've got a playlist. I've got a playlist for writing Celtic and fairy tales. I do write a little bit in a lot of genres. So I've got a fairy tale Christmas romance that I just got rights back to. And I will be making that available before Christmas this year. So you'll be able to get it again. And that one was more of a fairy tale romance. And I have a playlist of music I listen to for that. I have a 1920s series, which I'll go ahead and show you that book, although we're primarily military romance here today. I have a book 2 right here. For my readers who've been following, book 2, Dancing Butterflies, is now out in print. Yay! Mm-hmm. And these are my first copies. Yay! So I haven't had it available for you to purchase until just now. So this one's brand new. So we're celebrating that too. My 1920s romances are each about a different flapper. So they're a little bit different. And I have 2 books out now, working on book 3. Book 1, if I were to describe it, it would be, if you were comparing it to Grease, this would be Sandy. She's 17 turning 18. She's sweet and innocent. Book 2, which I have in my hand, is more like Rizzo. She is a dancer. She's had a lot of boyfriends, and she's kind of spunky. So just like real life women, these flappers are each individual and different. You'll find connections between the books from when they meet and interact. So you'll find that connection coming through. But you can pick these books up at any time, any book during the series, and read it, and then go back later and read the other. And you won't be out of things. It's not like it's a sequence you've got to stick to. It's about that flapper, that female. So that's Dancing Butterfly.
She's talking.
So, happy birthday, Dancing Butterfly. Yay.
I already did.
That book. All right. Now, so those are some of the playlists that I have on here. So you'll find that. Music I listen to before I write, while I write. Also, my newest book, I'm going to show
And these hurt.
3 books that are, well, I only have 2 of them here in print. I'm going to just grab them real quick. I should have grabbed them before. Hang on just a second. Grab them real quick.
We'll have to.
I have Montana Marine and Defensive Instructor. And these are in L. James.
The channel, and then put
These
their
are in L. James
name and email address on
Brotherhood Protector series.
Draw.
Montana
It's
Marine.
all these books in the bag of stuff.
Montana Marine.
One TSC real quick. We're done.
You want to wear?
TSC.
Hey, Kim, I can still hear you. Montana Marine is set in L. James Brotherhood Protectors world, and Defensive Instructor is brand new. It just came out, and it's also set in L. James Brotherhood Protectors world. And this one, he is a self-defense instructor, and of course, I had to do research for that, which included attending self-defense classes myself. I've had instruction in shooting guns. I've taken a 1-week Krav Maga class. I've taken another self-defense class, which is not specific to Krav Maga, but it pulls in from all different sorts of things. And I went to a 1-day class on situational awareness. So a lot of these things come into play when I write. And because of this, I started a section on here, which is self-defense videos, as I find good ones. The first one I have up in there is about carrying a good flashlight for your self-defense. So you'll find that in there. And I'll be adding to that as I find training that I know is good, that I may have had myself. That particular video is one of my instructors. So you'll find self-defense in that, and I'll add to that as we go. So there's going to be all kinds of good stuff on following me on this subscribing thing. So let's see. You'll find book trailers. I have book trailers. I have audiobook samples. I have books that are out in ebook, print, and audio. So you'll find audiobook samples there. You'll find a section for just silly and fun things, where I might show cartoons that I like, just things that make me laugh. Anything I think makes for a more beautiful day goes into fun. And if you have a fun video that you'd like me to share, by all means, tell me, share it with me, and we can enjoy it together. All right. What else? I have one for author reader events where you'll be seeing videos live or taped from when I attend things. You'll see one for book mentions, which I talked about earlier. I'll do author chats. I'll talk about the writing life. I'll give writing advice to my author friends. And what else? Panels and interviews. That's another section. So there's a whole bunch of sections on here that you'll find, all writing and book related. And I hope you will enjoy this. I'm doing this because I enjoy it, and I want you to be able to enjoy it too. So you'll find the book giveaways I'll be doing after I attend an event, like I did the one in Valley Forge. My next event is in March in St. Augustine, and it's a Book Obsessed Babes signing event in St. Augustine, Florida in March. I'll be doing the same thing we did this time. I'll see if any of my author friends there want to donate, and I'll be doing a live giveaway after that event. So you can look forward to that being a consistent thing. When I attend an event with other authors such as that, I will have a live event following up. So you'll have that. I might be doing some promos when I have a brand new book out. In between all this, of course, I have to write. So I can't be on here all the time. But instead of doing live on YouTube, on Facebook, I'll be doing live on YouTube and Google Hangouts. So we're doing more with Google. If you'd like to join my newsletter, we're going to put a whole bunch of links underneath here because I know some of you are brand new and you want to know how to connect. So we're going to have links posted below this video so you can find that. And okay, let's see. We got about 18 minutes left. So I'm just going to show you something else that's available to you. Now, check out. Where is it at? Check out has been out for a little while. And in 2017, the Memphis Public Library did a big book fundraiser. So for that event, I ordered a bunch of books for the fundraiser, and I gave them a special price for that. I have some left. I'm ready to clear those out on my shelf and make room for newer books. So what I'm offering for a limited time only while they last, and I'll show you how many I have right now. I'm offering this book for $7.99, signed from me. I'll ship it from my house. You will have to pay the postage and handling. And $7.99. That is $2 off the retail online. So that's just temporary while they last. Now I'm going to see if I can move this around, and I'm going to show you my office real briefly. Everybody always wants to go, where is she writing? What is she doing? Okay, let's see how I can do this. I've got to back up some. Let me get up and see if I can angle this. So I have a nice writing chair. Comfortable. You need a good ergonomic chair. If you're a writer, you need a good chair. See this simple desk? It's real simple. I don't like a lot of stuff around me when I write because I want to be free and clear. I have a window I look out, the big pecan tree out there. It's really heavy with pecans right now, and I could watch the birds out the window. Okay, so past my writing area, I've got the bookshelf with my books. Dun, dun, dun. Here's the newest ones up here. Here's L. James books, 2 of them from her series. These 2 books are in her series. This is my fancy champagne toast candle. See the confetti on the top? The champagne toast candle is for me to celebrate when I release a new book. I can't have champagne to celebrate because I had pancreatitis twice and I'm not allowed to touch alcohol. So this is how I celebrate now. Good, healthy way to do it. Okay, so these are the books. Check out. When this shelf is empty, the $7.99 price goes away because, of course, you know, costs go up. And like I said, I think I've got about 32 there. No, 31. I think I sold one in Valley Forge. Mostly people are buying, when I, when I go to my events, my readers are mostly buying my brand new books, which is awesome. Like I said, I'm ready to clear these out and make room for some more because I have lots more. I have Split Screen Scream is supposed to come out, let me think, October 9th. And I'm working on that one right now. I'm writing that one hot and heavy because it's due to my editor and it's got to be turned in. Everything has to be turned in by September 25th. So that's what I'm working on now. And that's why you're not seeing me on Facebook quite so much. And the other reason is, like I said, I'm tired of you guys not seeing me. If you want to see me, you should be able to see me. Facebook shouldn't be holding you hostage. You know, it's like the highway robber over there. Then they want to charge me money. So silly. I did run an ad with them once. I had an event here in Memphis, and it was down where the trolleys run. Now, the trolleys hadn't run for several years, and it was the first night for them to come back, so it was a pretty big event that night. And so I decided I'd boost that event post because, you know, you can pay to boost a post. Well, it took them so long to approve the post that the event ran the day after the event. Now, of course, I didn't get my money back. Of course, the readers that saw it were upset because they saw it a day late and couldn't get to it. So not only was it ineffective, it was actually bad PR, not good PR. So after that, I said, Facebook, you're not getting any more of my money. And so now I'm like, Google Plus, here we come. YouTube, here we come. So we're going to be staying positive from here on out. I just wanted to explain that real quick because I've been asked why I'm not doing Facebook Live anymore. And I want you guys to know where you can find me. So yeah, here we are. We're going to move into making lemonade and have fun. And so I wish you luck with winning this big book giveaway. I wish you lots of luck on that. It's a random drawing. And my sister, when we do our drawings, it's a kind of a fun way because my little niece does the drawing. The names all get put in a hat and my niece draws it out. So, of course, she doesn't know any of you. She's under the age of 12. I will not say her name or show her picture online for that reason, but I just need you to know that my little niece is going to draw the name, and that's how we choose. So, yes, it is random. It is fun. And it's family here. We have a sister team. Jim and I are sisters. She's not just my PA, she's my sister. And so we have a lot of fun. Valley Forge event was our first one to go to together. And that was as she worked for me for the first time at an event. And so it was just loads of fun. Everybody was super nice. And my military romance author friends, they're just awesome. So I just want to say to all of you who donated, I love you guys. And thank you for your generosity and your friendship. And oh, I see. Now we have a cat in Kim's video. Now, which one's this? Because I got it mixed up last time.
That's still Patches.
Is that Patches or is that
Dutchess? I don't know where Duchess is.
We needed your video.
She's hiding somewhere. I don't know.
I don't know. So you'll get to see Kim and I on here. And you'll get a little bit of slice of life, a little bit of family slice of life when we're doing stuff together. We have a lot of fun. So I'm super excited that we're able to work together with this. And my sister does an awesome job as my PA. I wish all your authors could be so lucky. So let's see. We've only got 10 minutes left. Gosh, this hour went faster than I thought it would. I thought I'd have to do a lot more. Is there anything I haven't mentioned? Let me think here. I'm just going to look at my calendar for the rest of the year and tell you what I got going. Just kind of to catch you up. I use a Panda planner for you planner folks out there. And my Panda planner, okay, my Panda planner, like it doesn't have room for stickers. It's like crazy like that. Lots of, just ask my sister. I do so much, it's just nuts. Okay, so we're in September. Oh, yeah. Hey, I've got a neat thing starting. I'm going to be on Thursday nights. I got accepted into the Bartlett Citizen Police Academy. And so every Thursday night for 10 weeks, I'm going to be taking classes and learn how to fingerprint and how the police dogs work and how the patrol car works and all this really cool stuff, which will help me to write my books. So thank you to the Bartlett Police Department for letting me into that class so I can learn. I start that class this Thursday. Can't wait. So that's a new thing I'm doing. Of course, I need to get my book in by September 25th so it can come out on October 9th. Got that date right. Now, I have scheduled the release of another book. Now, Split Screen Scream, which is coming out October 9th, is in Susan Stoker's world. I have another book in her world, Protecting Pippa, if you look for that one. The next book scheduled to come out is October 23rd, and that's Marine Protector in L. James' world. So as you can see, I have a heavy writing schedule, heavy deadline schedule, which is, why you're not seeing me online quite so much these days. I'll let you know when I go live, and that way you can find me. Also on there, I'm speaking on November 3rd to Malice in Memphis, more Malice in Memphis. Malice in Memphis. And if you're in the Memphis area, you could catch their event. It's at their retreat. They're having a retreat the weekend of November 3rd. I'm speaking in the morning from 9 to 10. And then I'm going straight from there. I have to go to the Bartlett Police Academy Field Day, which will be awesome. Another part of that class. And I'll be there the rest of the day learning police stuff. So busy, busy day, November 3rd. What else have we got? Very heavy writing schedule. So I don't really have, a lot of book events planned because I've got to get more books out. That's really it, unless something gets added till the end of the year. I have to get those 2 books out. I have to write and get out book 2 in the trilogy, the Hunger Roads trilogy that I showed you. Where is it at? Here it is. I showed you this one. I have to finish book 2 so I can get it out. I have to write book 3 for the Flapper series and get it out. I have Western historical romances. I am writing a 3rd Western historical romance, which will tie the first 2 together, and it will be coming out in a box set. As you can see, I have more books to finish than I have days in the rest of the year. So you want to know what Debra's doing for the rest of the year? Lots of writing, which is possible because my awesome sister is now handling things for me. So she'll be the one who talks to you, who does a follow-up on events like this. She'll be the one who talks to you. And you got to meet her today, which is awesome. And we'll put her email address in the links as well, so that if you need something, you can contact her. She's going to let me know whatever it is that you've sent. So it's not like it has to go through me first and then her. If it comes to me, there's going to be a time delay, maybe a long one, because I sometimes step away from the internet for a whole day and don't come back until the next day or a weekend. I did that over Labor Day weekend. I wasn't online. So the quickest way for you to reach me is actually to go through her, whether you're an author or a reader. So I'm going to have Kimberly wave. Let me switch over here back to Kim. Okay, there's a picture. Okay, so Kimberly is the one you'll be talking to. Yay! And then I'll switch back. Okay, so we're going to wrap this up. We've done only 6 minutes left. Of course, I would love it if you'd share this video. If you have friends that read military romance and might like to get in on this great contest. And I hope you will enjoy each and every one of these books. I'm going to put a little request out here. Now, I have all these author friends who've been so very generous with me and with you. The best thing you can do to help an author is to leave a review anywhere. Well, I know. I hear a lot about Amazon and taking the reviews down and stuff. Okay. But, Amazon is not the only place we need reviews. Barnes & Noble, we need reviews there. There's Goodreads. We need reviews there. There are many, many sites where we need reviews. And I'm in the process of compiling a list of those places that you could leave a review. And that list will soon be available, and it'll be up on my sites for you to share. So the best way you can say thank you would be if you read one of these books and you like it, please leave a review. It does several things. First, it lets the author know you liked it. And it's really the only way we know what our readers like and don't like. Unless we hear from them personally, those reviews tell us a lot. I would not be writing the trilogy, the futuristic trilogy, unless I had read the reviews from when that book was a short story. And everybody that reviewed it said they wanted more, 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 more. Okay, so I got rights back, and guess what happened? More, more, more. Now it's becoming a trilogy. So we do listen to you, and these reviews are helpful. And even if you don't like something, it's okay to say you don't like something. I think of it like ice cream. You know, there's like Baskin Robbins has what, the 36 flavors? Okay. Everybody doesn't like every flavor, and it's okay not to like something. But, you know, there's no reason to go around and say, oh, hey, I don't like butter pecan. Butter pecan is the nastiest ice cream on the planet. Well, that's really just silly. Why don't you just say, I just don't care for butter pecan. This just wasn't my thing. I tried it, but it wasn't my thing. It's okay to say that. Hey, that's cool. I want to hear you. I want to hear your reviews, whether they're good or they're bad. And I'm very thick-skinned, seriously. I used to sell advertising on straight commission. I'm very thick-skinned. All right. But yeah, just be kind. Let's contribute to the beautiful day. Leave a review. Say thank you. My readers are pretty awesome, I have to say. I love you guys. And I love hearing from you and connecting with you and meeting you. Oh, I have something on my desk I can show real quick. I got 3 minutes left. Do you see this? This is a note card thank you from one of my readers that I got at Valley Forge with a little gift inside from Jenny. Jenny, do you know where these go? I'll show this one of these days. These go in a treasure box. I have, kid you not, I have a wooden treasure box where notes, cards, and letters from my readers go. And I treasure them. And I treasure them as much as I treasure these seashells. I collect seashells and I save them. Finding a surprise like this is like finding a seashell. And I love it. You guys are just amazing and wonderful. And you make my job a joy, a true joy. You contribute to my beautiful day. So my hope with this channel is that I can contribute to your beautiful day. We have a sort of a symbiotic relationship here when that happens. And so seriously, if you have fun videos you want me to share, just let me know. And I'll be putting them in the fun videos section. And share the channel and subscribe. And I hope you've enjoyed this giveaway today. It's going to end here in like a minute. So I just want to say goodbye for now. And thank you so much for tuning in. I love you guys. And I'm wishing you a beautiful day.